care to be an all-time great.
Now rocking with the best.
Purple and yellow, purple and yellow, purple and yellow, purple and yellow.
The Lakers repeat back-to-back titles.
Welcome to the Big Baby Jonathan Sports Podcast.
Oh, he's smoking hot.
The latest Laker news.
Another great Showtime feed.
The greatest Lakers show.
This is going to be legendary for a long time.
This is the Big Baby Jonathan Sports Podcast.
Lakers all day.
What's good, everybody? It's your boy, Big Baby, from Big Baby Sports. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on those post notifications for each and every podcast pregame show as well, as the Lakers get a big-time statement win versus the Minnesota Timberwolves. Shout out to the Los Angeles Lakers, because the first half looked very ugly. We came back. I love what the Lakers did tonight, and shout out to motherfucking Austin motherfucking Reeves. But according to people that I know, Austin Reeves is going to have a hard time against Jaden McDaniel, Julius Randle, Anthony Edwards. But guess what? 31-7-8 on that ass. 31-7-8 on that ass. You feel me? He scored 31 points, 8 assists, 7 rebounds. 29 out of his 31 points in the second half. Like, everybody was saying something about Reeves. Reeves can't play like that. We play great two teams that have great defense. Austin Reeves cooked both of them. And shout out to Los Angeles Lakers. And we swept the Minnesota Timberwolves. People were saying, oh, and guess what? We're 10-3 without LeBron James. And the Lakers defense held Anthony Edwards 2 for 15. We got to give it where credit is due. And shout out to DeAndre Ayton for stepping up tonight. Shout out to the Lakers. They competed at a high level. They battled. They didn't let that first quarter get to them. They did not let that first quarter get to them. Usually they would be pissed off and give up. But the fact that the Lakers did great tonight. Also, too, the Lakers are 6-1 in the last 7 games. Shout out to Luka Doncic, 31 points, 11 rebounds, 11 assists. Shout out to the Lakers. A triple-double for Luka. He struggled. He went 2 for 10, ended with 31 points. But according to some people I know, Reeves and Luka were going to have a hard time against one of the best defensive teams in the league. We're 10. Austin Reeves showed why he's him, but people want to put this narrative on him. He's playing great. He turned up. He had 2 points at half. 2 points. And now, you know what I mean? 2 points at halftime, and Austin Reeves ended with 31. But people in the Laker text, right? Saying Austin Reeves laughing, giggling, ee-yaha. But guess what? The person that was talking mess, ee-yaha, back to you, ee-yaha, ee-yaha. Where you at right now? Hiding. You said Jaden McDaniel's going to make it tough on Austin Reeves. You're going to say Julius Randle's going to make it tough. Minnesota has great defenders. Austin Reeves is going to have a big hard time. 31-7-8. But you say Austin Reeves is going to have a hard time. You saying the Lakers were going to have a hard time tonight. We whooped their ass. We got back. We whooped their ass. You know what I mean? And the shout out to DeAndre Ayton tonight. Shout out to the Lakers playing with energy, passion, toughness. And shout out to Luke Kennard. Played at a high level tonight. I just like the energy the Lakers did tonight overall. I want to get into this. I know Bam Adebayo scored 83 points. I understand that, but This was a big important game for the Lakers. This is a big important game. And we showed up. We're tied. We're forward. We swept them. We got a tiebreak. We got the season series 3-0. And what really turned that game around for us, Luka getting off, Reeves, but we scored 39 points in the third quarter. 39. We held them to 0 points until 5 minutes of that third quarter. The Lakers defense is legit. When LeBron James is not out there, it's the last 2 games. 2 games is showing that we play better without LeBron James. 2 games. I'm going to get into it. 9 point. Like, come on, man. It's like, but shout out to the Lakers. They fought. They competed at a high level. We played at a high level. I love the energy, effort, tenacity, grit by the Lakers tonight. This is my excitement for the Lakers back is at a 5. I like what I saw, and Minnesota is in a winning record. This is the big. Everybody's talking about this is the big game against Minnesota. You have to have the best game of the season. Reeves got to step up even bigger. He did tonight. He showed up. Luka showed up. DeAndre Ayton showed up. DeAndre Ayton had 10 rebounds in the first couple minutes of the first quarter. But what really changed the game is our defense. Defense competing, boxing up Marcus Smart playing at a high level. Jarrett Vanderbilt playing at a high level. Hell yeah. Big. Everybody was competing at a high level tonight. And shout out to JJ Redick. He's been coaching great the last 2 games. And hey, LeBron, continue to be day-to-day. Take as much time as you need, bro. Stay on that sideline. Just take as much time as you need, bro. And people think that I'm crazy. We're 10-3 without LeBron James. 10-3. That's a pretty good record, in my estimation. 10-3 without LeBron James on the court. And you see when LeBron's on the court, when he's off the court, Reeves more aggressive, Vanderbilt more aggressive. I love what I see. 10-3 without LeBron, and I just love it. You know what I mean? I love what I saw. I love what I saw from Lakers tonight. But there's a Austin Reeves hater that I know. It's quiet as hell. You feel me? There's an Austin Reeves hater that I know personally is hiding right now. He was talking all game about Austin Reeves in the first half, laughing. Where you at now? 29 big second half points. Come on, bro. Nah. And Anthony Edwards didn't do anything. Our defense shut down Rudy Gobert tonight. Rudy Gobert, Anthony Edwards. Our defense is legit. We're more athletic. We move our feet, slide our feet. We held Julius Randle to 14 points tonight. Aiden had 12 rebounds. Shout out to the Lakers, man. You know what I mean? He had 14 points and 12 rebounds. Luke Kennard got in there. And even Jarrett Vanderbilt was out there tonight. He played at a high level. And guess what? Marcus Smart a plus 14 and plus minus. Luka a plus 20. Reeves a plus 18. And DeAndre Ayton a plus 10. We always want DeAndre Ayton to step up, right? He played great tonight. He competed. He just had a great – yeah, he is. Yep, he is. He's ducking all the smoke. Lakers all day, dope. Everybody, you know what I mean? We're talking. You were saying this is a big game for Austin Reeves. He needs to show up against great defenders. Oh, Austin Reeves is going to have a hard time against Jaden McDaniel, Anthony Edwards, Julius Randle. They're going to throw athletic guys at Austin Reeves. He has a hard time with that. But he busted their ass. And Naz Reid was talking stuff to Austin Reeves. Austin Reeves was talking back. They just mad because they busted your ass. Pause. But I'm turned up tonight. I love it. This is the Laker basketball I like to see. You feel me? And Austin Reeves outplayed Anthony Edwards tonight. We going to call it. And Anthony Edwards had – okay. Out of all of our defensive performances this year, in my opinion, I feel like this was the best defensive performance because we held Anthony Edwards 2 for 15, 1 for 10 from 3. Jaden McDaniel usually gets off. Held him in check. 6 points, 3 for 9 from the field, 0 for 5 from 3. Rudy Gobert, 3 points and 13 points for Naz Reid. But the bench for Minnesota turned up. But, hey, our defense shut them down tonight. We got to give that defensive energy from the Lakers. Clap it up, Lakers. Clap it up tonight, Lakers. Clap it up. Love the energy, the effort, tenacity tonight. We got to give a clap it up. Hold on. We got one of the best defensive performances tonight. You know what I mean? You already know that worthy clap. Pause. Great win tonight. I haven't felt like this in a while because Minnesota's in our division or in our conference. This is a big game, and I think let me see here. Let me see where we're at now. You understand? Everybody wants to stand watch, right? Let's see. It was that update. Right now, we're still the 5th seed. We're 40 and 25. We're probably the 4th seed or 3rd seed. Everybody's talking about we could potentially get to the 5th, 3rd seed by tonight. Let me know because I saw something that we could get to the 3rd seed tonight. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You feel me? But shout out to the Lakers, man. Big win of the season so far. You know what I mean? But the fact that I'm reading the stat here, this was at 8:52 when I saw the stat. 0 for 15 from 3, only down 3. We were down 0 for 15 from 3. We still battled, and the fact that we tied it at halftime, that's a grind out game, and we still executed. We didn't give up as a team. We didn't put our hair down. And shout out to JJ Redick for getting these guys to play in a big game. JJ gets an A. This whole team gets an A, bro. Game ball goes to everybody tonight. We always talk about we want competitiveness, toughness, grit, and our defense showed up tonight when we need them the most, you know. And we got a big game, another big game on Thursday. Chicago, you don't want to, have a game like this tonight with our defense and slip up. You gotta, you know what I mean. I like our defense tonight. We stepped up, played at a high level, competed and rebounded, ran the floor really well at a high level, and we always talk about this every game. They usually play with energy, effort, tenacity. We did tonight. We came in there. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? We held them 68 points through 3 quarters. And they score 119 a game, and through 3 quarters, only 68 points. 119 a game, Minnesota Timberwolves. And we held them 60. You know what I mean? But people get so offended when we say we look better without LeBron, you know? You know? It's like, come on, bro. Shout out to the Lakers tonight. Lakers got to, yeah, they do. And that's a big game. Lakers made their first 2 points around the 7-minute mark, but they kept competing, keep grinding. I was like, it's gonna be a grind out. Like Luka went 2 for 10 and still ended with a triple double. And then Reeves was struggling, but also too Reeves had like 5 rebounds, facilitated, and then he got it going with the pump fake. Leaned on, he was throwing a behind the back pass to Aiden, and I feel like that got Austin Reeves going when he did that behind the back pass to Aiden in the first quarter, and then that little pump fake and got in. He only had 2 points at the half. Well, 2 points at the half, and he had 29 in the second half. Like, we got to give credit where credit's due. We won a big game, and we deserve some credit. If we didn't show up, it would have been same shit. Reeves is, Redick that. But tonight, JJ did a great job coaching tonight, and we won. You know what I mean? We won tonight. Like I said, everyone wants to talk about records and stats, right? What's the record without LeBron tonight in general? 10-3. If he's day-to-day, according to JJ Redick, he's still not there yet. If we win on Thursday, I'll be 11-3. We can possibly now get to the 3rd seed. Just a week ago, it wasn't pretty. But the fact that I just feel like Lakers play without LeBron, first 14 games this season, and when he's out there, not out there, they know how to play when he's not out there. They know how getting their sets, their schemes more efficient when he's not out there. I'm just being honest, bro. We always talk about it. People don't like honesty, and it shows. Our energy's there. Our defense is more up. We're sliding our feet, taking charges. Marcus Smart is 3rd in the league and taking charges. Austin Reeves was playing defense tonight. Luka, Marcus Smart, Luke Kennard was playing defense out there. Luke Kennard had a great game. He only had 10 points, but it was efficient. He wasn't settling for threes. He was pump faking, driving, moving his feet, hit a little floater. Shout out to the Lakers for getting Luke Kennard, and I'm so glad we got rid of Abel Gable. Shout out to Rob Pelinka for getting rid of Abel Gable. But people want to, you know what I mean? It's crazy, bro. How do you guys feel about the win? What is you guys' confidence level moving forward, bro? Like I'm at out of 5 right now. You know what I mean? How do you guys feel about this win? Put it in the comment section down below. I feel like it's up there this season, man. And people say we can't beat good teams. We beat 2 great teams. You know? What up, Isaiah? What's going on, man? And Isaiah, realistically, how do you feel about the Lakers playing without LeBron James? You're a big-time LeBron guy. How do you see it when LeBron's not out there and the team is? Let me know. What's up, Isaiah? Appreciate you. Hope all is well. Hell yeah, Austin Reeves. Ridiculous tonight. But that's the thing. He had 2 points at the half, and he took over. I think that 4-point play, actually the and one off the floater, got an and one and said, let's go. And then Luka was put out his hand and was like laughing, like just whatever. Oh, they look great without him. And we do look great without him. And yeah, this is one of the big time LeBron fan right here. Keeping it real. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I agree. But I do notice that when LeBron's out there, they take out Reeves with 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. They put Reeves back in, put Luka on and they do like switching around. They switch it back and forth with the minutes with that. And I feel like they should do it where if LeBron does come back, he has a foot injury. They say it's a chronic foot, so those can linger. But when LeBron does come back, he's going to come back at this point, unless he sits out the rest of the season and comes back in the playoffs. But if he comes back, I think they should do that. Maybe take Luka out and then have LeBron and Reeves run the offense and then just keep switching, rotating, keep rotating. Braga. Yeah, I feel like that he should run for the second unit. How do you feel about him? Like the people that say that, like, yeah, I agree he should play with the second unit. And I agree. 100%. But that's the thing though. 10-3 is a pretty good record without LeBron. And I feel like this season is LeBron's last hurrah with the Lakers. And oh shit. Hold on. Damn, loud ass truck bumping music. Someone's bumping that Nipsey Hussle out there. Wolves save the energy for the look out, James. Man, Lakers showed up tonight in a big game, and I think we did a lot of trapping tonight. And we let Minnesota's bench get off, and we took out everybody else. You feel me? Like Anthony Edwards got shut down. We got to give credit. This was the best defensive performance by the Lakers this season. Shut down Anthony Edwards tonight. I was expecting him to go crazy tonight. I'm not going to lie. But the fact that Lakers came together and had a team-oriented game plan, and it worked. Now you got to do the same exact thing. I wish the Lakers can just play like this when LeBron gets back as well. You know what I mean? And also, too, if it is a foot injury, arthritis foot injury, maybe send him out until the playoffs. Because he's 41 years old, right? 23 seasons, and nothing left to prove. So sit him out. Lakers can get that 3rd seed, and you come back. And Isaiah, if you're still watching, how do you feel about the people say they need to come off the bench? Let me see. Lakers held the Knicks and Timberwolves to 33 points below their collective scoring average in the last 2 wins. With 6 wins in 7 games, Lakers are 40-25 and pull within half a game with the 3rd seed in the West. But they say Lakers defense is not good. Even I said it. I ain't gonna lie. I gotta hold myself accountable. Even said Lakers, but the last 2 games they hold the Timberwolves to 33 points below their collective scoring average in the last 2 wins, with 6 in 7 games. We're 40-25, and I feel like this win can boost our confidence for down the stretch. Moving forward, you know what I mean? And I feel like Luka seems more comfortable out there. You feel me? You know, he seems to work on everybody. And Austin Reeves outplayed. Everybody wants to talk about Austin Reeves. He outplayed Anthony Edwards tonight. We gonna call it what it is. He outplayed Anthony Edwards tonight and the whole Minnesota Timberwolves team. And people were talking Mr. Reeves, and Reeves was talking back, and the referee said, "Knock it off." And Vanderbilt was getting into it with Bones Highland, and just Lakers seemed more with energy and effort. They seemed more eager to get this win tonight. You know what I mean? Big baby of the chest. Yeah, I know. I already know. He's quiet as hell. He's literally laughing at halftime, bro. He was literally laughing. He was literally laughing at halftime. But what made me realize we were going to win. Like, that's the thing. When the Lakers play like this, I like. With hustling, tenacity, Aiden playing at a high level, Luka playing, even though Luka's was the first half was terrible, but Aiden's activity out of that first quarter was tremendous. You know, he had like 10 rebounds, 8 points. He was energized, and he outplayed Rudy Gobert tonight. Everybody's talking about Rudy Gobert, the best defensive player in the league. He only had 3 points tonight, 12 rebounds. Lakers, and that's the thing. Lakers would foul Rudy Gobert. I'm like, you could foul him. He'll miss a free throw, make one. It's fine. We'll take it. You know, and I just felt like Minnesota never really went on a run. Lakers went on a big run, and it was that third quarter, scoring 39 points in that third quarter. I just felt like Lakers held the lead when they got it, usually let it slip away. But anytime Minnesota make a tiny run, Lakers would hit a big three or get an and one, a 4-point play. You know, and also too, is struggling but still competing and battling, putting his head down, is Jake LaRavia. He had a couple missed layups, missed some bunnies, but he still got a steal, got a rebound. He's just putting his head down, keep battling, keep hustling. You know what I mean? And it is a big statement win tonight. It's a big statement win. If people don't think this is a big statement win, something's crazy with y'all. And also, I feel like they've been they're building what they've been doing with the first couple games of the season, because these last 2 games is feeling like the beginning of the season, the first 14 games, where everybody's getting the ball, sharing it, getting defensive energy up, and I like it. And I feel like if this can happen when LeBron gets back, we can go places. But for whatever reason, when LeBron gets back, it just doesn't seem right. The offense just doesn't seem there when LeBron. At times it is, but just compared to when LeBron was here a couple of games ago, like last week, and then now the Denver game, it's like, I don't know. It was from he went from it's an elbow. They said it's this elbow. It's not the elbow. It's more of a foot injury. I honestly think that they're resting LeBron. I honestly feel like they're saying, just say it's sciatica, foot injury. You'll be good. We'll stay plus, because LeBron didn't practice yesterday, and he's day-to-day, according to JJ. He's day-to-day. He's working to get back in the rotations. He didn't practice the other day, so keep LeBron out for a while, rest him up, and for the stretch run, because we got some big games coming up on the road trip. Because we got, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? And that's the thing, though. Like, these are big-time moments, bro. The fact that we won the game shooting 1 for – what let me see? Hold on. The first quarter was atrocious. 0 for 15 from 3. Luka was 2 for 10. Reeves was horrible in the first half. This team shot the ball. We went like 1 for 11 from the field, and we came back from that. That just shows that we can be a great team moving forward. The fact that we usually, you know what I mean, we usually would pack in. If we were struggling like that earlier in the year, we would have gave up. But the fact that we competed, and I even was texting a Laker person saying, Lakers just got to compete. The shots will keep falling. Just keep shooting. You'll get them out. But like people say, it's a make or miss league, and we made our threes and played at a high level in the second half. And just it felt like Minnesota just didn't seem interested in playing tonight. And that's what it really is. And we took advantage of that. We busted their ass. We swept them this year. But the first game against Minnesota, Reeves had 26 points, 15 rebounds, and the game winner. Oh, Reeves got to do it against a great defense against the New York Knicks. Busted their ass. Oh, Reeves is gonna have a hard time versus the Minnesota Timberwolves. He busted their ass tonight. Everybody, all the Reeves haters are quiet tonight. Everybody's quiet tonight that bashed on Austin Reeves the last couple of weeks. Bashing, talking, making fun of him. Tonight in that second half, that's the Austin Reeves right there. But people want to talk about that last week, but last two games are great for Austin Reeves, but they don't want to talk about these last two games, but they rather talk about the last 18 games. We always got to give credit where credit is due, ladies and gentlemen. Reeves, if he can play like, I know he's capable of doing it, but just the thing, my excitement is at a 5. Well, a 5. I'm gonna say a 7 because the fact that we beat the New York Knicks too. The New York Knicks are an Eastern Conference. They're a contender in some people's eyes, and even people say Minnesota's a contender. So these are two big wins, and that's the thing people want to talk about. These wins are, and we got to talk about these wins that the Lakers are doing. We're doing this stuff without LeBron. 41 years old, 23 seasons left to prove it, and then we're doing stuff for the future as well. Just the fact that I see, if you know what I mean, I just don't want to get too happy yet, because you know what I mean, don't want to get too happy yet. I'm not ready to get turned up yet, you know. And that's the thing. We swept the Minnesota Timberwolves this year, and people say we're gonna have a hard time with them. We found something against them. Shout to the coaching staff for finding things against Minnesota. We trapped a lot of Anthony Edwards tonight. We trapped Julius Randle. We did a lot of great defensive assignments, and I give the Lakers a credit tonight. Best win of the season as far as the team game. The way that we were struggling in the first half was one of the worst games of the first half of the Lakers season that I can remember, because it's 82 games. And we just, the fact that we had a bad first quarter, right? And then tied at halftime. It's like, I was okay. I'd rather be tied at halftime, because if Minnesota got going and we had that same performance in the first half, we got waxed off the floor. But the fact that we competed, executed in the second half, 39 big points by the Lakers in the second half. And, you know, and I'm glad that Austin Reeves and that's the thing. Minnesota was known for one of the best defensive performance, one of the best defenses in the league. Luka and Austin Reeves cooked their ass. Triple-double and almost a triple-double for Austin Reeves. You have 2 points at halftime, Reeves, and you turn out for 31 in the second half, bro. That's great. And I just feel like it just felt like these are big wins, man. Like, if people are not going to acknowledge these big wins, then people don't respect the Lakers. These are big-time legitimate wins. Because the New York Knicks were third in the East. We're the 4th seed now. We're the 4th seed. So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. And just a week ago, we're the 6th seed. And that's why I said if you win 2-3 in a row, you can go from 6 to 3. This is a big game on Thursday versus the Chicago Bulls. You know? Yeah, I know. Half. I know that. But that's the thing, though. The Lakers are a better team without LeBron. We have Luka, Reeves. We just seem more freely happier out there. Okay, look at the difference. Okay, when LeBron gets back, look at the difference from the offense when he's back compared to when he's off. Like, everybody's getting a lot of possessions. I know it just seems like, you know what I mean? You know, and but like Luka had 30, like I said, he had triple-double. 10 for 20 from the field for Reeves, but he still got it going. Man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's the thing, though. And it's like, come on, bro. And Aiden, you gotta give props to Aiden for stepping up without Jackson Haston and Maxi Kleba. Aiden played a great performance, even though he had 12 rebounds. Let me see. Hold on. I'm reading the standings real quick. Hold on. Chat, hit the like button. Let's get them damn likes up. And also, too, it was an 8 o'clock game tonight. That's probably one of the reasons why we're struggling in the first half. To get in our rhythm and get in our sets. I mean, we found a way to win. He had 14 rebounds. He had 14 and 12 rebounds. 14 points and 12 rebounds. Great performance tonight. I made it live earlier, but 83 points for Bam Adebayo tonight. I respect it too, but 43 free throws. But let me ask you this: everybody's talking about the free throw conspiracy in these games about Bam Adebayo. Let me read you Kobe's field goal percentage compared to Bam Adebayo's field goal percentage. Kobe in the game, he scored 81, 28 out of 46 from the field, 60%. 3-pointers, 7 for 13, 53% from the 3-point line. Free throws, 18 out of 20, 90%. That's Kobe Bryant I just mentioned. Bam Adebayo, field goals, 20 out of 43, 46%. 3-pointers, 7 for 22, 31%. Free throws, 36 out of 43, 83%. So Kobe had a better field goal percentage from field goals, threes, and free throws, but they want to say this is a better performance from Bam Adebayo. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. Get out of here with that. Hell no. What? Don't get me wrong, because everybody said the exact same thing. Oh, Kobe scored 81 against Toronto Raptors, but guess what? Jalen Rose was on the team. Chris Bosh, Mo Peterson, Charlie Villanueva. The list goes on and on. Ajay Bargnani was on that team. So that Toronto team that Kobe scored 81 on was a great team. And Kobe dropped 81 in the A's. But 83 is cool. It's in historic books. We got to give credit due. But all that free throw comparison, and it's better than Kobe's. You passed Kobe, but let me say something to you guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if people want to go there, I'll go there too. But congratulations to Bam Adebayo, though. And Kobe fans are pissed off. No, I'm chilling. Kobe's in the record books. Kobe's in the record books. So Kobe's in record books. Even Bam Adebayo, Wilt Chamberlain, and somebody will pass Wilt Chamberlain. Like I said, records are meant to be broken in this league. Someone's going to pass. Someone's going to pass Bam Adebayo's record. Someone's going to pass Kobe's record again, and also people are going to pass LeBron's record of all-time scoring lift. It's going to happen, just like people didn't think it was going to happen with Kareem. Someone's going to pass LeBron as all-time scoring lift. Someone's going to pass Stephen Curry for the best three-point shooter of all time. Records are meant to be broken in football, basketball, baseball, hockey. That's why they play the sport. You know what I mean? And I wonder what Kobe would have said if he heard about 83. He probably said, do it again. He'd be like, hell yeah, I'm happy for you. But I just felt like, yeah, I agree. Reg Dog said, shout out to him. Kobe did it in the dead ball era. He could have went for, yeah, he could have went for, I ain't going to lie. If Kobe would have not got taken out in that fourth quarter, he would have passed it. He would have probably been like 85, 86. Phil took him out the game. But, man, shout out to the Lakers, man. Big time win. I'm happy. All those Austin Reeves haters are quiet tonight. You feel me? Lad, Lakers all day. Dope. Where you at? All the Austin Reeves haters are like, well, I wish I could. Oh, yeah. No, they're like this when they see when all the Austin Reeves haters are like this when they see the box score. Nah, you got to have that same energy and don't be passive aggressive, switching up. Oh, I knew Austin was going to play. Nah, stay on that side. But I already know it's going to happen. The person that's bashing Austin Reeves. Oh, I fell asleep. LOL. And people that were bashing Austin Reeves last game saying, Mr. Number 15, where you at now? And shout out to all the real supporters out there. And also, y'all can cash app to the channel as well. Big Baby Jonathan. And I didn't even read my fucking thing. It didn't pop up. Pause. Big Baby Sports subscribes with exclusive content, Lakers post-game show, breaking news, and special podcast for $4.99 a month. Just click the link in the description as well. And also, you can donate to the channel, help grow this channel as well. Cash App, Big Baby Jonathan. Anything's appreciative. God bless. But all those people that are making fun of Austin Reeves, 50 points, Mr. 15, Austin Reeves, I'm going to do the same thing for you. Last 2 games, where you at now? Where you at now? People are saying Mr. Austin Reeves, number 15, last week. Where you at? Nah. You already know. You already know, Sean. But where y'all at? You were talking, posting videos, laughing. Last 2 games, you're hush mode. But I already know the narrative. Do it in the playoffs. Do it in the... We're not talking about the playoffs. We're talking about right now. You feel me? I'm on it. I'm on people. I'm on everybody that disrespect the Austin Reeves last couple of games. Where y'all at? Everybody act tough when they up. You know what I mean? Where you at, lad? Where you at, lad? Lakers all day? Where you at? I know. Where y'all at when you guys were making making fun of Mr. Austin Reeves, number 15, him missing the game winner, laughing against the Phoenix Suns. Where y'all at now? Where y'all at now? Where y'all at? You're hiding. You can't talk about a player and then run when he does good. Have that stand on that same energy. You know? When I'm here when Austin Reeves has a bad game, horrible game. I'm still here. I don't run. You know, people are like, oh, you do the same thing. No, I don't. I hold LeBron accountable when he has a bad game, a good game. Luka has a bad game. Reeves had a bad game. I don't run. I don't hide. I stand right here and talk to you in the camera right here. You feel me? So don't switch up and don't do that passive aggressive stuff. Already knew Austin. Nah. I see it on Twitter as well. I see it on Twitter. I see it on Facebook. I see it on all the YouTube communities in the comments. Don't switch up now. Stand on it. I'm sick of that passive aggressive stuff. And that burger that Sean has in his profile look good as hell. That burger looks good. I'm hungry. I haven't eaten since 2 o'clock today. I'm fasting, but I'm still hungry. Pause. Well, I put Sola earlier. I'm still hungry. Nah, stand on it. All those people on Twitter and Facebook. Where y'all at now? I see comments. I see people. I see Gator Arenas laughing, talking, making. You know what I mean? You know. You know what I mean? You know. Like, it's just that. No, it's just the fact that when it was against the Suns, they missed the game winner tie. There, some people I saw on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, I saw a lot of comments were saying, "Oh, he missed a game tying 3. He's not him, Mr. 15. He's not him." And now the people that were saying the same thing are like these. No, they're like this right now. But when he does, it's like that part of a Friday when Debo come, I'll be talking, but when he leave, I'll be talking again. That's how it feels. You know, a Friday episode, you know? It's like, nah, have that I hate when people do that. You know, that like people talking, just people saying stuff, seeing videos all week long, giving arenas, people on ESPN. the comments on Instagram, YouTube, other NBA channels. Where y'all at? Where y'all at? But I know they're gonna say Minnesota had a bad game. Their defense, they didn't look like they were interested tonight. They felt bad for Austin Reeves and the Lakers. I see it all the time. But if the Lakers would have reversed and would play like this and we got blown out, oh, Lakers this, Reeves this, JJ that. It's like, nah. And also too, Luka Doncic got fined for doing this when he got fouled to the refs. And he's right. And also, too, Reeves is playing on a messed up hand, still dropping 30 and 27. But people don't want to acknowledge. But people don't want to acknowledge how this team has been playing great. You feel me? You know what I mean? Come to the live. You know what I mean? But shout out to everybody, bro. And just the fact that it's just because everybody was talking about these big games. I know we lost to Denver. That's a big game. And guess what? We got them again on Saturday. And if we play like this, we're going to get our revenge back. Because ever since Denver beat the Lakers, they've been struggling. And we played New York. After that, we won. Minnesota. We got Chicago. Then we got Denver. If we got to beat Chicago. And do the same exact thing we've been doing. And if we beat Denver, and if Austin plays like this against Denver, against Chicago, then there's got to put Austin, bro, is up there. Like as far as a legitimate scorer in this league. Like the way he gets to the basket, creates his own shot. People say he can't. He can. He gets to the free throw line. And also too, Dylan Brooks. Shut your ass up, Dylan Brooks. You want to say, see, that's the problem, Dylan Brooks. You talk too damn much. That's why when you were in Memphis, you were talking early and we beat you. You're saying you're all season a foul baiter. Come on, bro. You foul bait all the time. It ain't gonna work. You try to get people's head, it's not gonna work. And that's the thing. You even said that the only person you don't talk trash to is Kawhi Leonard. Because you know why? Because Kawhi Leonard will be like Tim Duncan and stay quiet and drop 50 on your ass. So stay in your lane, Dylan Brooks. And the Phoenix Suns, ever since they beat the Lakers, they haven't done anything. Dylan Brooks is hurt. Devin Booker's not playing up to par. Just we're leading that Pacific Division. And I feel like we got them coming up soon too. These are big moments. Every game matters. Not if we lose to the Chicago Bulls, I won't be as mad. Every game matters from now until we get to the playoff. Every game matters. Chicago, Dallas, Denver, Houston twice, Detroit, Orlando, Cleveland, Brooklyn. The list goes on and on. So not just if we lose against Chicago, it's a long game. And everybody's still a long season. I'll be fine. It'll be okay. I'm not worried. We got to cherish these moments. No, these are legitimate big games. I don't care if Chicago has a better. These are a big game because it's about seeding. Everybody wants to talk about the seeding. These are big time games, so we can get the seeding right. So people need to stop with this and if we play like this the last two games and translate it to when LeBron comes back, we'll see what happens. But it's still so far, Lakers, you're showing me something. But do it when LeBron comes back too. Just play like this when LeBron comes back. Please. LOL. Rage bait. You know? It's just crazy how I agree, Sean, 100%, bro. You know? Instagram is down tonight for some weird reason. I'm not the only one. But shout out to the Lakers, bro. Shout out to the Lakers for a great game tonight. Made me very happy. One of the best games of the season. And it wasn't like nerve-wracking. It wasn't stressful. For me, it was like When you guys watch the Lakers, do you guys get nervous when the Lakers are not having LeBron on the floor and we're playing how we've been playing? Because when LeBron's out in the court, I get nervous, but when he's off the court, I don't. I just feel like I was poised this game. I was texting the Laker group chat saying, "Let's keep competing. Let's play at a high level. All streams, step up in the second half. You got this. It'll be okay. Let's go. Let's go. Keep fighting. Keep fighting. Let's go." And I say that all the time, but when we have another player on the court, it does. It just the energy seems different when he's on the court to off the court. We just seem more freely out there, and I like how we more freely. Rui does his role. Vanderbilt does his role. Jake LaRavia does his role. Marcus Smart does his role, and I like it. I just continue to be better, Lakers. Continue to play like this at a high level each and every show. Every game, every Laker game. Let me see. Every game, Lakers got to play like this because if you want to make some noise, if you can play like this and get into the playoffs, and you plug in LeBron, we can see what happens. But the fact that what makes me happy is we compete at a high level. When number 23, 41 years old, 23 seasons on out there, and we're 10-3 without him, and the noise without playing better without LeBron is getting louder and louder and louder and louder and louder. We're 10-3 without LeBron. I can say if we were 3-10 without him, then everybody would say you need LeBron. 41 years old, 23 seasons left to prove. But the fact that we're 10-3, that's a big accomplishment. Laker fans should be happy. 10-3 without LeBron. The efficiency is better when he's not at the court. There's stats that prove it. There's stats that prove it. So when LeBron's not out there, 127 points per game. Defense only giving up 108. Net rating 0.16.9 with just Luka and Reeves as a whole team, the offense and defense. When Luka, LeBron, and Reeves are out there, offense 115 points, defense 113 given up, net rating plus 1.5. And when it's just Luka, LeBron, and Reeves, now when it's LeBron and Reeves, offense 115 scored, defense 120, a net rating a negative 4.7. And when it's Luka and LeBron, offense 117, defense giving up 121 points, and a negative 3.5 net rating. But people say we're relying on the 41-year-old. People want to go by stats all the time. It's right here. Look at that. The yellow is good. And with them, well, it's just crazy how I see when Luka and Reeves are out there together compared to our three. When Luka and LeBron are out there, it's like when LeBron and Reeves are out there, negative 4.7, and Luka and LeBron, we give up 121 points and 3.5. We got to talk about everyone's talking about people's stats all the time and statistical stats. We're physically a better team without LeBron James. We're 10-3 without him, and it keeps getting louder and louder and louder. You know what I mean? Keeps getting louder every game. Let's say if LeBron's out for the next week or two, and we go on a big winning streak, you know what I mean? You know, LeBron can rest at this point. I'm okay with LeBron resting. But now, if it was, let's say if we didn't have Luka, or let's say if we didn't have make that Luka trade, and we're in this position without LeBron, and we still had AD, I'd be worried. But the fact that we got Luka, we got Reeves, we play more of a team style basketball, and it's okay to say that. And I said it's going to keep getting louder and louder every time. You know, during the Lakers' 3-game winning streak, Luka is combined plus 54. Indiana, 44 points, 9 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 3-pointers, plus 20 on plus minus. Against New York, 35 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals at plus 14. Tonight, 31 points, 11 rebounds, 11 assists, 2 steals, and plus 20. Against Indiana, New York, and Minnesota, those are great. You've been playing better. And I'm not going to get in too much of what broke the news earlier about Luka. I'm not going to get into that because that's his personal life. But it's crazy. Hope everything gets worked out, but I'm not going to speak on it too much. You know? And we're 40 and 25. Rockets are 40 and 24. Spurs are 48 and 17. Thunder are 51 and 15. So that 1 and 2 seed might flip-flop, but we'll see what happens. So it's going to be a crazy, crazy finish to the season, y'all. Crazy finish to the season. You know? So hopefully, LeBron, take your rest. Take as much time as you need, big dog. And just stay. Just heal up, bro. Heal up. If it's really a chronic foot injury, those are hard to come back from. You know what I mean? Because I think a couple years ago, didn't Kawhi Leonard have arthritis in his foot or something? And he still tried to play through it in playoffs, and he just couldn't go anymore. If LeBron, if he's that hurt, just announce sitting out for the rest of the season and to get rest for the playoffs. You know? But we'll see what happens. But shout out to the Lakers tonight, man. Shout out to the Lakers. Big time win tonight. But shout out to everybody in the chat, from Sean to Paf to Real Jose, Sean again, Paf. Let me see. Reg Dog, Dylan, and Isaac, my boy Isaiah, and Doom. Shout out to Doom as well. Always being in the chat. Shout out to everybody as well. Shout out to Steven. Hey, he's a Kings fan, man, but you guys get the number one pick, bro. Yeah, man. But shout out to everybody in the chat, and also shout out to all the new supporters that are supporting Big Baby Sports. And also shout out to all my real ones, all my real fans, and all my haters too. It's been your boy Big Baby. Booyah. Big Baby out. Gone. Hey, lad, where you at? Booyah.